Hello everyone, I am Rachel of Purple Snow Crafts and welcome back to the YouTube. Sorry I've been missing for a couple weeks. It's just been so crazy, I've barely crocheted at all. But this video is going to be a market vlog thing, plus a breakdown. It might end up mostly being the breakdown, just because I do markets with my mom and she's not super comfortable with me filming around her. But it's Thursday, so tomorrow is setup and the day after that's the market. So I thought I'd kind of show the inventory and stuff because we're going to be loading up the cart at night and stuff. So here's my stuff. I keep my plushies in these bags, as you can see. And that's my yarn bag. Then over here is my mom's soap and stuff. Alright, so it's now Friday. We're all loaded up and ready to start. Ready to go to the venue. Okay, so it's way later in the day. I think it's around 6. Got all set up. That's what the previous clip was. And nothing left to do except for wait for tomorrow. And I'm gonna see if I can get some more like pocket plushies in, like my $5 items, because I absolutely did not make enough. Last market, I brought 42 and only came home with 1. And I have 20. So I'm gonna be making as many of those as I can tonight. I have like a bag all set up to make some more at the market too. I think it's going to all be pocket octos because I embroider the eyes on those so I don't have to worry about the glue setting. But I'm gonna see if I can do like 1 or 2 more leggy frogs tonight before then. And I'll check in later, or actually, let me show you the crochet bag I packed. Alright, so here's my crochet bag. I'm bringing 2 colors. I'm bringing this really pretty mermaidy type one, and I'm bringing this green tie-dye. Hopefully the color changes don't screw me. Plus polyfill, stitch markers, hook, scissors, plus this little notebook to keep track of sales in, because I was a bad girl and didn't do inventory very well. So I'll probably do 1 more check-in tonight with what I've made, and that'll be it. I'm gonna hopefully get a few clips tomorrow, and after that will be a breakdown of like everything that's sold, hopefully, and how old the market was and like how much I made and all that. See you soon. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. I'm about to head to bed, but I thought I'd tell you what I managed to make. I made 3 leggy frogs, 2 in this lily pad green and this one. And then 2 of these pocket octos in this super cute purple, pink, and white multicolor. And lastly, a pink floral Mushie Pop. I'll probably link the patterns below, but we'll see. And see you guys at the market, I guess. Okay, we're back from the event, and as you saw me mouthing in the last clip, it was a really, really bad market. I'll break that down in a minute. Well, a minute for you guys, probably tomorrow or Monday for me. But I do want to show you, I met this super sweet girl named Phyllis, and she makes resin frogs, so I got this little guy. I named him Baxter, and he's gonna be permanently like in the cash box protecting the money. He's so cute. Look at the baby. Okay, anyway, see what I meant. Alright, so it's later that night, and now it's time for the like official breakdown and stuff. I decided to do it tonight just because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. And honestly, I'm feeling so bad from heat exhaustion. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep for a bit because I'm cold, I'm shaking, I'm nauseous. I have a headache. I pulled my hair out of the pigtails to see if the headache was from my hair being too tight or the heat exhaustion. It's the latter. This was just overall a bad experience, but I promised to break down, so y'all are gonna get it. We didn't make sales for the first 3 hours. It was a 6-hour event, and all of our sales were within 2 hours. So that's fabulous. I'm going to be including, like, not just the plushie stuff, but also my mom's soap stuff, because she was the one who got most of sales. I'm really happy for her on that, even and stuff. Even if it's, like, a little frustrating for me because my stuff's a little harder to store. But, you know, I'm super happy for my mom. She sold 2 lotion bars for $9. She prices them at $4.50. They're solid lotion bars. They're great. And that was around noon. And a few minutes after that, I sold a Weebee by Megs Makes Crochet. Megs Makes Patterns. I'll tag it. It was lime green and really cute. Then, about like 20 minutes after that, I sold a bee and a crab for $20. Then she sold more lotion bars and a soap for $12. I sold a fuzzy mallard, patterns by Haru Crochet, for $10. Then Mom sold 3 soaps for $20. And one of her, she makes these really fun, like, bath fizzes. They're almost like bath bombs, but it's just like a powder. And you pour like a third of the package in, and it works just like a bath bomb. They're wonderful. And then I sold a cable and canvas Mushie Pop for $5. I sold 3 of those, I believe, over the 2 hours. Yeah, so it's Chastity Jennings. Yeah. No, I only sold 2. So I got $10 from those. Sorry, I'm not as organized as I thought. I sold, Poppy, stop, 3 Chastity Jennings crabs for $5 each. And one of the lions from my own pattern. It's a no-sew lion pattern. It's super cute. I did them in the Gryffindor colors. A lot of people thought they were from the Lion King, which I'm good with too. So if you're looking for a cute little market make pattern, I got you. I have a no-sew. My no-sew line's great for that. And then the biggest sale was a bird that I showed in my last lawn form video as one of my favorite free patterns. Those are super popular for me, so I'm gonna have to make more because now I'm out for my October market. My mom sold a shower gel for $10. Then I sold 2 of the 20 pocket octos I took with me to market. Kind of vastly overestimated how much. Those were also in my previous video. They're all from Jade's YouTube tutorial pattern. 2 Leggy frogs for $10. Then I sold a mini cow, and the customer also bought 2 soaps. No. A soap, a green tea and cucumber soap, and a like a loofah, like a little spongy thing, because my mom sells like the accessories as well, for $24. And then 2 Leggy frogs for $10. So I made a So we made a total of $183. The booth fee was $85, so that drops us to $98. And then we ended up spending around $30 at other vendors and stuff. There was a lemonade stand who sold these beautiful like lemonades, and that was the only like drinks available, and also like the only food available at the whole market. So that was like $16. And I bought a mug from one gal who makes these like beautiful ceramics. And unfortunately, I was her only sale at the entire market. So she didn't make her booth back at all. I wish I could have spent more, but it was just so slow. I wasn't making enough money to be able to shop the way I usually do at these markets. So that was also frustrating for me. And then I got this cute little resin frog from a gal named Phyllis, who I adore her. We're probably going to become like really good friends. She was so sweet. She also gave me a free pen, and she had like the only working air conditioner vent in the whole building. So she would like drag me over to her booth during the slow times to try to keep me from getting heat exhaustion, which unfortunately didn't work, but Phyllis, I love you. So yeah, that's the full like breakdown. This is probably just going to be rants now. So feel free to click off if it gets too much. But this is my third event. But of the three, this is definitely the worst market that I've ever been to, and the worst market that a lot of the other vendors had ever been to. There were around 30 of us, and the only person who made like a regular market's worth of profit was the lemonade vendor. Everyone else was struggling. Their stuff was melting because even the people like me who paid extra for indoor vending so we could get air conditioning, we didn't get it. And the organizer was just super passive aggressive when like any complaints were brought up, or just like any questions at all. And this is kind of it should be like a more recognized pet peeve, but this was definitely an issue of mine, of just the whole venue wasn't like accessible at all for people with disabilities. And like, you know, it was a chili fest, so there was like a whole theme and like food and stuff. And most of my customers are being disabled because the building was the only area they could access. There was no accessibility anywhere for anyone. And with markets especially, I feel like that's a big problem because, you know, a lot of people who have these small businesses are disabled, like my mom and I. And also just a lot of disabled people attend events because it's a nice day out. And it sucks if you get really excited to go to this cute little chili fest that, you know, you hear about, and then you can't access any of it. You know, there's like no way for you to safely get to the chili part of the chili fest or to see, you know, like 20 of the vendors. And that's just, it kind of sucks. And there was also like a lot of room where it could have been accessible, you know? Like it wasn't just like, oh, we didn't, you know, I'm not expecting someone to rearrange a whole building and stuff, but it's like they really could have moved it not very far to a different area and it would have been basically the same. Would have been like slightly harder to see from the road, and that would have been about it. But they had signs all on the fencing anyway, so that wouldn't have been a problem. So I don't get the decision making on that. And granted, not like all of the issues were the organizer's fault, just like 90% of them. But also, it just wasn't very good because most of the customers weren't my demographic. And stuff, like, there weren't a lot of kids, and the ones who were there, their moms were very, like, tight-fisted and working really hard to keep them away from my booth. Oh. I am so sorry I just dropped you guys. But yeah, it was just not a great demographic. It was really hot, like I said. I'm actually dealing with, I'm dealing with pretty bad heat exhaustion symptoms, and I imagine most of the other vendors are too. Yeah, it was just kind of a waste of a day. Bad experience all around, except for meeting Phyllis. And I'm sorry guys, I wish I had a more cheerful video, a longer video, but it was just a bad market. And hopefully the one in October will be better, and hopefully I will find some before October, because I was kind of relying on the money from this to help cover some vet bills and stuff for my goats, so that's not great. I have listed everything that was at the market on my Etsy, plus a bunch of my patterns. So maybe if you want the no-sew line for your own markets, go through the link below, and I'll try to link all the patterns I mentioned. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.